Hi Band fans!
Welcome to this week's edition of Fan TV with On The March videos.
Number 250.
Yay!
I would never believe, starting 6 years ago, I would make 250 episodes of Fan TV. Absolutely gobsmacked, and I want to thank you so much for all your support. Really. We're going to start this week in Markethill. It was the only parade we did last weekend. The next 2 weeks is going to be flat out, so we took a wee break and we had one parade last Saturday. Markethill Protestant boys, we haven't been there for a few years.
No, we haven't. It's great to get back.
It was. Real good turnout, almost 50 bands. So we're going to start with the hosts themselves, and then we have a clip of Edgarstown Accordion Band. They're from Protestant, but they were leading the parade on their 90th anniversary.
We're going to go back to Markethill where we have Kilcluney Volunteers. Now, Kilcluney this time decided we'll wear t-shirts, lilac t-shirts. We're all in aid of Mavemacullen cancer support. One of their members has recently gone through cancer treatment and thankfully is on the road to recovery, and they were doing that for charity, which was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
It was really different seeing them coming down.
It was, and they really looked well too.
Very impressive altogether.
And we're going to finish again with Markethill, but this time it's Markethill Pipe Band, and they have a parade coming up next weekend. Coming up next, we have a list of the parades coming up this week, and there is plenty to choose from all over the whole country. I don't know where we're going to go.
We'll probably argue about it, love.
But we'll be out and about on the march. If you see us, give us a wee shout. Talking about parades coming up this weekend in Scotland is Craigneuk True Defenders. So I've put in a wee clip of them, taken a couple of years ago. And then after that we have Mavemacullen. Now Mavemacullen is one of the bands that's taken part in the
Boxathon. 24 hours of accordion bands if you want to go and see them. They're in Portadown.
Yeah, starts 8 o'clock on the Friday and goes right through till 8 o'clock on the Saturday. And they have individuals playing through the night, they have bands playing through the day, and it starts and finishes with like a massed band of accordion, Ulster Accordion Association. It really does look like a full-on event. So we've got a wee list of it, along with a lot of the other events coming up over the next week. We're going to take you back a couple of weeks. Carrickfergus Defenders had a memorial parade down in Carrickfergus, 6 bands in attendance, where they had a bench made and put into the memorial garden, and they laid wreaths to 2 members who had sadly passed away in the last year.
Yeah, Warren and Bernard. Were members of Carrickfergus Defenders, and they marked their passing with this parade, and it was really, really nice. Actually, quite heartbreaking to see the kids still so traumatised by the loss of their loved ones, but such a lovely memorial to have, and a really, really nice gesture by the band. Wonderful to see the support. So we have got a clip of Carrickfergus Defenders themselves.
Yeah.
We've also the Ulster Grenadiers.
Yeah, Warren and Bernard were well known to both bands, and the members within the bands had been friends with Bernard and Warren for a long, long time, so it was nice to be remembered in that way.
Yeah, it was indeed.
We're going to finish it with that, and we hope to see you all very, very soon. Don't forget to get out and support your local band. There's plenty going on next week, and all the VE Day 80th celebrations are coming up. You can near enough go out every single night. So
no, we're not, love. We can't. We've things to do.
But you could if you wanted to. So we hopefully will be at a few of them.
Yes, we will catch you when we are back on the march very, very soon. And until then, please continue. Subscribe to our channel, Facebook and also YouTube. And don't forget to keep following us.
250 times. Follow them.
Bye.